One of the very first videos that I posted on this channel was about me setting up a Minecraft server. And in today's video, I'm gonna be doing the same thing. But this time, it's going to be used for an SMP. For those of you who don't know, SMP stands for Survival Multiplayer. And pretty much, it's a fun little Minecraft server where a bunch of players can join and all play together. Although sometimes it's not so little. The one we're making though will be quite small, since it'll only be used by pretty much me and some of my close friends. But first, I have to put this part in the video. This is a server, but not just any server. It's an old computer that I got from my school for free. But how did you get it for free, I hear you wondering? Well, I have my ways. And no, I did not steal it. All we have to do to get it working is power it up, reinstall the operating system, SSH into it, and then put the actual Minecraft software on it. And hopefully this time we don't have any flippin' issues that take 3 hours to fix. Okay, I'm gonna power it up for the first time in quite a while. Hopefully it works. And oh yeah, this time I can see the on button. So there we go. Last time I didn't know the PC had an on switch, so yeah. As you can see, the CPU fan is spinning and so it is on, which is lovely. Our next step is to download the operating system and put it on the PC. Last time it took almost 3 days to download. This time, now that I've moved, I want to show you how quick it is. Okay, it's just started downloading. I'm gonna go here. 40 seconds. That's less than a minute. My internet's so good now. Okay, so to put the operating system onto the computer, we need to first make a bootable USB that has the operating system sort of like installed onto it. And to do that, I'm going to use an app called Balena Etcher. And so I've just downloaded it. I'm pretty sure I did the same thing in the last video. So yeah, I've just downloaded it. I'm going to install it now. When it that's the operating system. Whoops. Okay, I haven't downloaded it. I'm gonna download it for Windows now. And now it's downloaded. So we're gonna run the installer, install it onto the computer, and then I'm gonna use it. Oh, okay, we didn't have to install it. It's just an executable. That's cool. So now we're going to select the operating system file that we want to put onto the USB, which is the one we downloaded just now. And I think, yes, that's the correct USB. And then we flash. And in a few minutes, it will be complete. The flashing is now complete. And so what I'm going to do is plug the USB into the computer that we're putting the Minecraft server onto. And then I'm going to connect one of my monitors to the computer so that we can boot it into the BIOS. And then hopefully put the operating system onto it using the USB. Hello. What's up? Okay, so I've connected this monitor to the PC and it was initially in the BIOS when it started up, but then I plugged in the USB and restarted it and then it booted up onto the USB, and so now we have this menu where we can start setting up the computer. So we're gonna select English, keyboard layout. So we have some options of how we want to set it up. Oh, and by the way, this time I'm setting up an Ubuntu server instead of an actual Ubuntu installation. The difference is that the server installation is a lot more minimal, so it doesn't have a desktop and it also doesn't come with many apps which kind of just clutter the computer. I'm going to select the minimized because that's all we need. We don't need all the other stuff. Configure at least one interface the server can talk to. Okay. So at this point, I need to plug it into an Ethernet port so that it has internet access. So I've just connected the Ethernet cable and it seems like we have an IP, which means it's working. So we can go ahead and continue. Proxy address, I have no idea what that is, so we're also just gonna click done. And now I have to do some disk configuration stuff, but that's pretty much done. So we're just gonna hit continue. I've skipped a bit, but now we need to set up our login details. So we need a username and a password. Okay, now this part is pretty important. To be able to SSH into the server, or in other words, to be able to connect to the server and use it from my own computer, we have to install the SSH or an SSH server onto it. And there we go. The setup is finished and it's busy installing. Okay, geez, as soon as I ended the that recording, the installation completed. So that was actually really fast. We're gonna go ahead and reboot now. And let's see it start up, hopefully. Please don't give issues. If there's issues, I'm gonna cry. Guess what? It worked! Look at wait, let me. It is now asking us to log in, which means it was successfully installed, and yep, the server is running pretty much fine now. Not the actual Minecraft server, we still have to set that up, but the actual operating system. So I'm gonna go ahead and put in my username and password, which I set up just now. And there we go, we're now logged into the system. So now what I'm gonna try and do is SSH into this server so that I can start doing stuff from this computer with an actual like GUI, and instead of having to use this stupid console. I actually had to reinstall the SSH server because it wasn't installed by default for some reason. But after I did, I connected, and now this computer is connected to this one, which is great. Okay, it's been quite literally about 2.5 hours since my last recording because I've had so many issues, but I've sorted them all out, and now the server's finally running. I moved it over. I had to install Java manually, which was a pain. And now let's test it. So we're gonna go direct connect. I've already pasted in the IP and join. Okay, it's gotta work. It's gotta work. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna be so. I'm gonna go. Oh, it's working. It's working. It's working. Come on. Come on, work, please. Why does it take so long to encrypt? Maybe it's just not gonna work. Oh, okay. I've just set the server to be offline mode. Let's try again. It better work. Yes! Finally! Okay, it's working. I've connected, as you can see. Oh, lovely. Okay.